Hello, everybody, and welcome into a Tuesday edition of Gold and Blue Now. I'm Chip Fontanazza. Well, after a few months of searching for his new assistant coaches, on Monday, Dana Holgorsen officially announced the coaching assignments for all of his coaches on this year's staff. And we'll start out with Joe DeForest, who is going to be the co-defensive coordinator. He's also going to coach the safeties here at West Virginia, and he will have the majority of the say about what goes on in the 3-4 defense that West Virginia is going to install during the spring. Keith Patterson will serve as the co-defensive coordinator for DeForest. He will also coach the linebackers. The new defensive line coach will be Eric Slaughter from Stephen F. Austin, and also on the defensive side, Darren Roberts will switch from wide receivers to defensive backs. And former safeties coach Steve Dunlap moves over from the defensive side of the ball to special teams. He will be the special teams coordinator and also the assistant head coach. On the offensive side of the ball, Shannon Dawson will be the new offensive coordinator and the sole wide receivers coach. Last year, he and both Coach Roberts split that position. And as for Robert Gillespie, Bill Biedenbaugh, and Jake Spavital, they will all have the same positions that they held last season. Patterson and Slaughter are the newest additions to this coaching staff, and they both say they are very happy to be coaching for a Big 12 team.
You know, nationally, this is a great place, and with Coach Holgorsen and the staff that he's brought in, the things they did last year, it's definitely an exciting time. And you add the fact that going to the Big 12, I don't know if there's a better place to be than right here.
When you look at it, I mean, the opportunity to play in the Big 12 Conference, the respect that I have for Dana and for Joe and for this program, again, I've studied the program because of the similarities that we even had in Tulsa with running a 3-3. So there's a lot of intangibles that go into making this decision. I don't think I can just sit and point at one thing and say, hey, this is why I made that choice.
Switching to basketball, Mountaineers are now in New York and are getting ready for the Big East tournament tomorrow, when they will face either DePaul or UConn. And the Mountaineers are expecting to face the UConn Huskies. Bob Huggins says that he feels the Huskies are one of the most talented teams in the Big East, and they're actually in the same position that they were in last year when they won both the Big East and the national championship. They were the 9th seed. They had to win 5 games in a row to win the Big East tournament, and then 6 games in a row to win the NCAA tournament. And head coach Bob Huggins says he wouldn't be surprised if the Huskies make a run this year.
I think everybody said at the beginning of the year they're the most talented team in the country. When Drummond decided not to go back to prep school and went, I mean, everybody says Lamb's a lottery pick. Obviously, Drummond's a lottery pick. Oriaki's a pro. People are telling me Napier can be a pro. Well, I think when you look at their personnel, they've got terrific personnel.
On Monday, a few of the Big East regular season awards were released, and the Defensive Player of the Year goes to Fad Mello from the University of Syracuse. The Most Improved Player, Jack Cooley from Notre Dame. The Sixth-Man Award goes to Dion Waiters from Syracuse, and the Sportsmanship Award goes to Jason Clark from Georgetown. Now, some of the other awards, including the Big East Player of the Year, will officially be announced before the night session of tonight's Big East tournament. Now, Adam Zagoria from SNY New York is reporting that Jay Crowder from Marquette is going to win the award over WVU's Kevin Jones. As you can see, Jones's numbers are better than Crowder's, but he ended up playing on the better team. The Marquette Golden Eagles finished the regular season ranked 2nd in the Big East Conference, and the official announcement will come out later on today. And remember, we will have complete coverage from New York at the Big East Tournament on our website as well. We will get interviews from the coaches and players about their matchups in the Big East Tournament. Well, that'll do it for this edition of Gold and Blue Now. Thanks for watching. I'm Chip Fontanazza.